Good. All right, cool. Uh, okay. All right. I had this idea where this is kind of bright. We're learning, we're learning. Dim it down a little bit. Is that too bright? Let's do it. Oh, that's actually a vibe. Okay, big bet. No problem. I had this idea slash wife had this idea where doing a live stream. I mean, this case, so this part's me, but doing a live stream when all streamers are on their downfall. I don't know. I just thought that'd be really good idea. Oh, gotta turn my phone off. I thought it'd be a really good idea, and that's why we're going to be doing more live streams. So today we're doing two. Anyways, Kristen, hey, thoughts on pigs? Smart, super intelligent, could definitely be a good pet. People eat them. I don't know. I don't really have deep thoughts about pigs. That's a very obscure question. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting a question like that. But yeah, pigs, cool pets. My dad had a pet pig. I forget his name. It was a potbelly pig. Sad story, but so I'm not gonna say it. But he'd had a pet pig at one point. Yeah, I ate a tumbleweed. This sounds dumb as hell. I don't know what a tumbleweed is. Like legitimately, I couldn't tell you. Is it one of those like if you see in an old western, those little weeds that like? I think that's a tumbleweed. Also, this live stream is supposed to have some triggers, so yeah, we'll be trying to like converse with everyone while also doing triggers. So if I do, there you go. How's girlfriend doing? Wifey's really good. Yeah, she's awesome. She's actually here in the live. If you can't tell. And yeah, anyways, the reason I was going to do a live too is because I didn't really realize. I kind of look back on it, and my girl was just like, "Oh, I watch your lives when you go to bed. I watch your lives." I'm like, "Damn, that's bleak." All right, let me do some more lives for you. Anyways, Lexi, you can tell her yourself. She's in this call. She's actually right above you in the comment section, so you can just tell her yourself. Hey, what up, girl? Get a little thing going with everyone. But yeah, anyways, so the I'll just block that out. But yeah, so anyways, I was going to say, there's a downfall of that is bright. Hold up. There we go. That's a little bit better. More of a mood. The downfall of all streamers, because that young Philly guy just got arrested for that little mini white dude with a McLaren crashed his car, got banned from Kick. Seems like there's kind of like a decline, you know what I mean? And I'm all here for it. I mean, I'm not here for it because people are getting hurt. That's not okay. that's really not okay. But yeah, I'm just exploring the web. We'll call it that way. Yeah. Who's Ariana? Ariana, what are you doing here? Oh my god, that reminds me of a story. This was back when I was living in Montreal. I was doing a live stream, and that's awkward. I didn't know it was a TikTok sound. My bad. But that does remind me of a cool story. So I was in Montreal. I didn't just move there, but I just started doing live streams. And this person commented like, "Oh, I live in Montreal too." Or no, we live in Montreal too. And I'm like, "What do you mean we live in Montreal? What does that mean? That's not good. That's not what I want to hear right now." And Uh, they're like, "Oh, me and my college roommates, we watch your lives together." I was like, "That's appreciate the support." And I don't know why that made me uncomfortable, but I'm like, "Yo, people are like banding together to watch me or listen to this is crazy." A little bit too much, but yeah. So, hey, what are you doing here? I think because I think that reminded me when you said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Um, they were commenting, like texting each other, like in my chat. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy. I'm a somebody." Not that it matters. Not that you care really, but yeah. Um, and then yeah, I also want to mention to um today at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I don't know where. And the reason I use Mountain Standard Time and like everyone uses Central or whatever is because like there's people in the UK that are regularly on here. People in the US. I actually got a couple of people from Trinidad, so the Caribbean. That was wild. Everyone's on different time zones. There's even someone from Mexico in this live right now. uh, so mind you, they're on the same time zone, but doesn't matter. So when I use Mountain Standard Time, it's just do the math real quick. Um, but yeah, tonight at 9. Oh, Bahamas. Damn, that must be nice. Oh, I guess not, because you guys got. I hope you guys didn't get hit by the hurricanes. I'm sure. I feel like you might have, but if if you have, I hope you guys are doing well. Um, but yeah, so bitch, what was I gonna say? Uh, I don't know. Oh, tonight at 9, have another live because a lot of people are all around the world. So just in case you want to join back in. Um, Bahamas, man, I would love to be on a beach right now, but I also hope you are all safe. Hi, Aves. Love your audios. Much obliged. Gracias. I speak Spanish now. I don't speak Spanish. I'm learning Spanish. Not very well, though. Did I ever do a period comfort for wifey? I mean, not on YouTube. uh, we'll just leave it at that. Not on YouTube. But like we talk every night, so she kind of gets the real thing. From the US, but in Ireland. Yo, why are you in Ireland? What's in Ireland? And how difficult is it to understand everyone? How bad is that? Like, is it really the accent's very thick? Heavy rain, but you're all good. I'm glad to hear you're good. Uh, wish I could be on the beach. That's for damn sure. There's the adorable. Yep. I don't know. I don't have periods or cramps, so but yeah, I hope she's appreciative of them. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I also such a red. I don't know. It's not a red flag, but it's like cringy. I didn't know really what to talk about in these audios, so it's so weird. I went on, or sorry, not audios, but like live streams, and so I went on Chat GPT. I was like, "This is my situation. What do I talk about?" And it gave me the dumbest ideas, man. Um, yeah, this got some stuff that I'm like, because this is the thing that I've noticed as well is although like Cleo Bella, the character I portray, is uh like does XYZ and that's the channel you kind of know. It's also how do I put it? It's not that it's uncomfortable for me, it's that it's because I take such massive gaps when I'm doing these things that it's not normal as it used to be. So it's how would I put it? So okay, so when I first started doing this in like the prime, I was doing like 3 videos, maybe 2 videos a day every day. And what I would do is like I would wake up, I'd pull the laptop right on my chest. Like I literally wouldn't even sit up yet. I just pull my laptop right on my chest, plug my audio in or my microphone in, and start recording. I just freestyle recording all the time. And it came very natural to me because I did it so often, I did it so frequently. And yeah, like so I could do little triggers, but I was more into like the storytelling type situational vibey thing going on there, right? And so when you take massive gaps, you kind of like that phrase, you don't if you don't use it, you lose it. I lost most of it, like a lot of it's gone. And so it's not that I'm very uncomfortable. I think that it's unnatural again for me to do it. And because when I the reason and so I guess this is kind of the reason too why I don't really post anymore is because I'm a hustler and grinder, but like I'm also trying to be better with my money. And when I was working a job, my most recent job, I would I tricked the company because it's a big massive company, and so I tricked them into. I was like, "Hey, I need to use the Adobe suite. I'm going to try to promote our company more in our business." And like, "Oh yeah, we can do that. We'll supply you the Adobe suite free of charge." I'm like, "Big bet, no problem." And so I'm doing this thing, and that's how I'm recording the audios because I use Adobe. What the hell? Adobe Audition for the voice, and then I use Photoshop for the thumbnail, and then I use which is I don't know why I use this one, but I used Adobe After Effects for the video editing. And so I was using those 3 programs. Mind you, my computer can't really handle a lot more anymore, but I was using those 3 programs, and that's kind of what I need in order to make audios, and I don't have them anymore. And so, excuse me. And so that's one of the main reasons why I don't post at the moment. Work ended, I think, in June. I want to say June, something like that. I don't know. Um, if wife was here, she would let me know because we talked around the time I got the word that I'd no longer employed. Um, but yeah, so I think it was June or something like that, and they just kind of cut me off. So I was like, oh, I don't know how to. Yeah, and I'm kind of like I'm not lazy, kind of a little bit. Um, stop it. She's texting me during a live stream. What are you doing texting me during a live stream? Um, but yeah, so gracias, chiquita. Um, damn it, what was I saying? Oh, and so yeah, that's why I haven't done a lot of live or not lives, but audios. But I do, in a sense, want to get back to it. I'm not ignoring the chat. No, I can read it. I'm just telling a story. I've y'all really don't know me. I feel like I have mad ADHD, and so if I read the chat, like I'm reading my phone right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. No. Oops. I continue. Okay. Yeah. So it's not that I don't read the chats right now, is that I have such bad ADHD that if I read the chat, I'll never finish a thought. And as much as I want to finish a thought and read your comments and answer, I gotta one step at a time. I'm growing up. You know what I mean? Leveling up, as they call it. But I'll you know what? I'll ignore my point and we'll read the chat. Hi, Aves. I said that. Thank you for the audio. Did you ever what? Did you ever do the period come for Fernanda? She gets the OGs from US. We're like, oh yeah. Heavy rain, you're good. Da, 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 da. Accent's really thick. I believe it. I actually have family in not Scotland, not Ireland. God damn it. New Zealand. I mean, I think their accents are a little bit easier to understand, but yeah, I have family in New Zealand. And when Ben, my cousin, came over, I met him for the first time. Dude's like 18 foot, 6 foot tall. He's large. And yeah, I could understand him, but I was like, it was one of those opportunities where I'm like asking as many questions as I can so I can listen to him talk because I'm like, this is fucking sick. It was my vibe. Anyways, Um, heavy rain, da da da, accent thick. Jewelry designer, by the way. Hey, Lexi, congrats on the jewelry design. Are you doing like Etsy kind of stuff or more commercial, or what's your plan? Hello, everyone. Eddie's Gun 91. You got comfortable with it? Relatively, relatively comfortable with audios. It's just that the triggers or like the deeper triggers, if you know what I'm talking about. Those ones not usually on video. I'm comfortable and I don't want to get comfortable doing that. That's just like I think personal boundary that I don't want to cross for myself. Um, but that's just me. I miss you so much. When you did the period comfort videos, I met my oh, appreciate it. Cleo for the win. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. Ignoring chat. And yeah, I'm not ignoring chat. And we're good. Okay, back to the topic. So, I think I'm gonna try to eventually get back, but because I don't have Adobe Audition, um, it I don't want it. I like I could find another program to use maybe, but I'm picky. Like I'm a hard-headed mule. Like I'm that guy. You know what I mean? So, uh, you know what? I'll look a little bit today to see if I can find some. But in the meantime, I'll probably try to do more lives. Um, Mainly because I go to bed early and my wife doesn't. And so she just watches my lives. And so I think this would be beneficial for everybody involved. But yeah, the lives, they were fun. I'm going to try to make them more fun. I don't know how. I have zero clue how I'll do that. I have no thought on it. I didn't even really put effort into how to make them fun and exciting. But I remember back in the day, they used to be pretty cool. But we'll see. And I also went on vacation to Mexico. I think like right before I left, I think I did a live. I think something like that. I don't know if it was right before, but or like sometime before, but um I said I would try to do a live stream in Mexico with my wife, and we like yeah, we were like traveling all around Mexico. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do my live. Um but we'll try to do it next if I go there. Well, not if when I go there again, but I don't know when that is. Patreon's dead. Yeah, I gave up on Patreon. It's extra work. I should probably delete it to be honest, but I don't know. I'll come up with a plan for that. So I'll let you guys know. Give me some time to think what I'm gonna do with it. But I do know. Thank you very much for telling me. Yeah, it just puts it right at the front of my mind. Awkward. I do custom stuff like that. Oh, you're doing sneakers for men? Damn, that's actually kind of crazy. Good for you. That's awesome. You know what's wild? It sounds really cringy, maybe, but because I started this channel years ago, and there's a lot of people who kind of still, take part in Cleo Bella, like they go join the lives, they comment, all these things, and I see how everyone's kind of like navigating their own path. Super cliche and cringy. I apologize. I hate cliches. No, I more than anyone, but um it's really cool to see how how everyone like when you first start doing this channel and like, oh, I'm doing XYZ. Oh, I just got out of school. Oh, I just joined school, enrolled in school. Just got my first job and all these things. And then you hear those same people like, oh, I'm starting a business. You're like, oh, fucking crazy. This is wild. It's wild. I'm so proud of you guys. It's like a big Papa Bear moment, Wildin'. So much love. Um, yeah, little rant, vent moment. Us secretaries was like a family. Yeah, there was a lot of um there's a lot of OGs that like apparently a few group chats too, like on Instagram. And I remember I was like, "Oh, like invite me." It's like Cleo Bella Instagram community. Like, why am I not in it? And I joined it, and yo, it was nonstop notification, ding, 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 ding. I was like, "Bro, this is probably why I should have stayed away." Because my thing is, I check all my I try to check all my notifications, and I always have my ringer on. So if all you hear all day is like cha-ching, cha-ching, I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, you guys were a family, and y'all were tighter than I was. So that shout out to y'all. What is your background? I don't understand it. Um, like, are you talking my literal physical background, or are you talking like my ethnicity? Because yeah, I'm just in my bedroom. Um, Started 4 months ago with sneakers. Congrats. So when you're doing sneakers, are you? Um, oops, sorry, I gotta check. Okay, are you doing? Are you getting like blanks, like all white shoes, like Nikes, and then you're kind of designing them, or what do you mean by you're doing sneakers? Hey Moira, what's up? Physical background. Okay. So you got, oh my good god. You got Luffy, Kakashi over there. There are gifts given to me. I don't really collect them, but I'll keep them because they're sentimental value, of course. Then that's a teddy bear. I bought my woman, my wifey, a teddy bear made out of flowers. I could bring it here. I just don't want to get up. And there's right there. I have my it's like a leather. Oh, you know Red Dead Redemption 2, how he has that like leather book journal thingy. It's that, except mine's a little bit better because it's like literal leather and like it's homemade paper. It's crazy. Oh my god. And it's got like this cool little strappy wrappy thingy that goes boop, 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 to tighten it. Oh, it's wild. And the thing above that is a piece of clothing. Don't worry about that part. Um, and yeah, I was trying to make it more of a mood in here, but maybe tonight tonight's gonna be a lot darker too. So this ring light will look a lot better. But yeah, that's the background. Yeah. I love our Red Dead Redemption. If you want to sell it, I'm taking it. You know what's wild? I haven't ever played it. I just watched videos of people playing it because It, uh, it's a massive. From what I understand, it's a massive game. It's like literally GTA in the old west. Like it's the biggest game. You can do anything, and it's probably cooler than GTA because there's so many um what do you call it? Like Easter eggs, you know? I remember in Red Dead Redemption 1, if you tie if you hog tie somebody up and you put them on a train track, like and they did in the old west, you'd get an achievement. Like there's so many cool things like that. And I used to watch this guy named Excalizors, and that's how I like first heard of Red Dead Redemption. But if I had Red Dead Redemption, I would definitely sell it to you, 100%. I just don't have it. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. If you want, I could buy one, sign it, send it to you for like $100,000, but that's just because I mean, I don't really want to sell it for $100,000. Probably just give it to you if I had the money, but I don't have the money. Apologies. Um, hey Moira, Lexi started off with sketch and add color to those, and then I'll paint the sneakers. Okay, okay, that seems cool. So, what kind of sketches do you do? Do you like just small little designs, or do you do like detailed like anime characters, or what's the vibe like? And then group chat's still up, but we just don't talk. Yeah, I think that's why I left the group chat as well, is because I don't know, I just kind of wanted to leave. It's weird being in a group chat where people join because of you, but I don't know. It was just it's like a musician listening to their music. It's just you know what I mean? It's just it's not that I hate it, is that you know, shoulder shrug. Anyways, doesn't matter. Sima. Yeah, I haven't heard from Sima. I mean, I haven't heard from anybody. I don't really talk to anybody, but yeah. Uh yeah, I hope they're all doing well. Hope If you talk to any of them, give them my best. Um, yeah. Yep, yep. Yeah. I'll to the person who just texted me that thing, I will change that come next live. That will be changed very soon. I just don't want to stand up because I'm just chilling. I'm comfortable. Straight up shoot paint them when I get them. Straight up shot. Oh, straight shot paint them. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. That's crazy. Yeah, so like that'd be cool because I remember people used to do. I think it's caffeine. Like they take coffee and they have like that coffee stain on it. Like that used to be a big thing, and that's how I first heard that people were like painting shoes. I was like, oh, that's wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Maybe if I get money one day, I'll buy some off you. I'm a size 10 and a half, small feet. Actually, I think that's average. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Cool. I can get a little secret there for everybody. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Yeah. Anyways, so I was saying something, but then I had to go to the chat and I forget what I was saying. Uh, hmm. It wasn't video games. I think it was. Damn, I don't remember. Damn, it's crazy. See, this is ADHD. When people are like, man, just focus on one topic. You can't with ADHD because one thing leads to another and you don't even remember the original topic. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'll find a new topic real quick. I use ChatGPT to get topics, but all the topics, let me go here to see what it was like. All the topics were like, uh, DIY ASMR triggers, role play scenarios, sound exploration, which actually kind of sounds cool, but I'm not like that's the thing is that I know how to talk about it. Using the term ASMR, it's a lot of sounds that are supposed to tingle your brain, like brain tingling sounds, right? Everyone has their own thing, right? But that's not something I've wanted to do. I kind of wanted to always just use my voice and not use materials or play doctor, or be, I don't know, Mr. Mad Scientist. Like, that's not me. And so trying to come up with ideas in an industry, yeah, I'll use the word industry, but it's kind of more of a niche that is is already one specific thing, like ASMR, and then trying to make it something different is very difficult. And that I think is also part of the reason why I wanted to stop for a little while is because when you use ASMR, the phrase in like a title or something, people expect something different. And for myself, I kind of wanted to break into like a new area. So for example, when I first started doing these things, doing these not lives, but like making audios, my whole niche in the role play realm was deep voice. And then it became deep voice black creator. And then it became someone who has a lot of different role play scenarios to appeal to most people. And then it went to uh what did it go to after that? Anything to do with comfort, but more realistic comfort, not just like you're great at what you do in your job. I love you so much. Not that, but for example, this is a perfect example. somebody messed this was my one of my not when I first started, but like early on. Someone messaged me, or not, I think it was a comment actually. Yeah, I don't know how to get message. It was a comment, and they said, "I'm going through a very rough time. Uh, could you do something regarding suicide awareness or depression?" And so what started off as ASMR triggers role play kind of stuff slowly began to be more comfort, support, and companionship. So I think for myself, so I'm just gonna hide my chain a little bit. Me swag gave it to me. Ama. Anyways, um, uh, and I think that's kind of not what I want to go back to specifically, but the ability to genuinely give people support where in the industry it's about triggers. You know what I mean? And I think for myself, that's something that I enjoy doing, but there's only so much support options out there uh, that, yeah, I don't know. But I think the other thing too is that this is a terrible, fucking terrible comparison because it's not a good comparison, but it's the only way I can like really describe it, and that is I don't want to gatekeep how a lot of musicians will gatekeep. You know, there's a certain few musicians, artists, whatever, that keep the humility, like humbleness, and share their knowledge and things like that. And they don't feel the need to, I don't know. I just want to spread that, like the whole support thing, because like I'm not going to be here forever. You know what I mean? But I also want to kind of make a mini comeback and give that support that kind of people kept commenting about. But if I gave you an idea for an audio, shout out to that. Hope you kill it. Um, but yeah, anyway, so I just kind of, yeah, want to give people different opportunities. And the other, actually, you know what? I was going on, man, I'm going on a rant right now. This is crazy. But the other thing too is that I keep putting my phone down, just making sure. The other thing too is that, oh, bitch, what was I going to say? Motherfucking crazy. Uh, oh, a lot of it was companionship as well. Because when people are commenting, when I'm doing the Clio role plays, it's um, a lot of people wanting the support as if they had a partner. You know what I mean? And because even there's even people in relationships, right? Excuse me, in relationships right now where it's not that they're really happy in the relationship. It's more of they don't want to be alone again. And if there's an ability of mine to, or an opportunity for me to give them a little bit of like, oh, you can have companionship here while you work on yourself a little bit and then find someone even better, then I want to be able to be that support pillar. So that whole ASMR triggers and sounds really slowly became wanting to help people that was in my position where you're not in a healthy relationship, but rather you're like, all right, let's find my own Chiquita. You know what I mean? Let's find my own little spicy taco wifey, you know? That's not racist either. Don't give me that shit. I have her permission to say that. Um, but yeah, so the whole thing is about that support. And I think I'm going to try to get back to it, but I also don't want to water down. What's my type? Sorry, I gotta focus. Huey, focus. Cleo, focus. Sorry. But I don't want to water down my old videos because if you go back through my videos, there's a lot of them, not a lot, but there's a few of them that are like essentially just remakes, just like a similar title, just a slightly different scenario. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think I gotta kind of test out the waters a little bit to get something different and new, because that's what I think makes it fun for myself. Like, for example, actually, one of my most successful videos where I'm just like a drunk guy, and actually, if you're ever curious about me making these audios, if like, oh, is he actually drunk? I usually am. So fun fact. But I was just like, you know what? Let me do something really random and funny today. Like, I'm just this whole like gentle thing is just I'm not feeling it. It's so boring sometimes, and so excuse me, I made a funny video, and so I think I'm trying to do that as well, is like getting to a point where I can not cross my own boundary, not boundary, but just like continuously do something different that I'm not used to or that I haven't thought of. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. But uh yeah, little again, a second rant number 2. Damn, it's crazy. What's your type? I have a feeling it's white girls. I'm married. Uh, yeah, it's right there. And they're married to a Latina. So my wife is my type. Final answer. Excuse me. But yeah, so what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably start looking into different areas of comfort, companionship, and enjoyment, and seeing if I can come up with a cool idea, that something that I believe in. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you look at, I'm not a hater. I don't think I'm a hater. But if you look at other ASMR channels that are like literal ASMR and not what I do, like role play, a lot of I'm not a hater, but for myself, I find that if I was to watch it, I would get bored pretty quickly, because one live or one video is this very close to the next, it's very close to the next, and my brain just it doesn't have that trigger. Um, so yeah. Sorry, I'm going back to this whole thing. Um, sorry, comments. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. I'm trying to pretend I'm a streamer and I'm not even looking at the chat. My apologies. I'm not Kai Sanat, Cleo Bella, bitch. Okay. Type. You think it's white girls? It is not. It is my wife. I'd give you my idea if you let me. I mean, you can shoot ideas to me all the time. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna. I'm not the type to like be like, oh, you can't take my idea. That's not fair. If you have an idea, man, run with it. That's what it's all about, you know. But yeah, if you want to share, go ahead and share it. Did I read your last comment, Lexi? The last comment I see from you is, no, I'll just straight shoot paint them when I get them. Straight shot. Oops. I might be dyslexic. Really. But yeah, straight shot, paint them. That's cool. I think I did. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did reply to that. But cheers. Thanks for the heads up. I have to watch this stream later. I'm busy with some family out of town. Enjoy your family. And we're also going to do a live stream at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because we're in Canada, Berta. How does your wife feel about your audios? She she actually found me because of my audios. I think she's cool with it because we have like a good balance of like, I'm not doing certain things, like I'm not like humping the microphone, you know what I mean? But I am much more, at least now, I'm much more cautious of what I say and what I do, just to make sure that there's never an uncomfortable moment for her. Because when you're in those positions, the that person, my my wife, is much more important than a YouTube channel. So yeah, I think she likes it. She met me from here, so I hope I hope she's good with it. But she usually tells me if something's wrong, so we're good. I hope. If there's something wrong, don't just tell me real quick. I'll see your last live, but how did you and your wife meet? We met from this channel. She she used to watch my YouTube videos. She then followed my YouTube account or my Instagram, and then yeah, okay, she's cool with it. Yay. Uh, she followed my Instagram, and then I just saw her view a story one day. I was like, oh my god, that's a Latina. Let's message her, and I just messaged her, and literally the day I messaged her, we haven't stopped talking. So it was kind of just like really divine timing, we'll call it. Fun fact. Send it via Patreon after the stream. Yeah, you can send it to me on Patreon. I'll try to remember to view it. Instagram business account info. My Instagram business account info. Okay. I'll try to remember to view that. Just give me a good time when you're typically going on live, so I make sure I'm not busy. Oh, yeah. We'll do another live tonight at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard. I don't know what that is in Texas, but I think you're in Texas. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. But yeah, wifey's cool with it. Yay. She's cool with the audios. That's good. I mean, I had a feeling she would have told me if she wasn't, but the verification is always nice. Yeah. And also, I will say I'm not going past an hour today, even if we make it to an hour for the live, just because we'll have another one at 9. So like that's 3, so that's 4. Oh my god, was that 5 hours? Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll have another one in 5 hours. Yeah. Oh, you are in Texas. Oh, because I remembered that. Yeah, because we were talking like in the other live. I was like, Texas doesn't have a beach. And you're like, Texas is on the coast. I was like, that's bullshit. And apparently it is on the coast because I looked at my maps and I was embarrassed. But I also live in Canada. I don't know anything about the United States. Good luck with the election, by the way. I am not going to tell you who I want to win, but I hope you all are happy with the election because that looks scary. Yeah. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah. Hmm. I not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Misters or Mrs. MR is Mr., but MRS is Mrs. And I think that's in 2 S's, so maybe it's Merces. I have no idea. Hello. We're here. We're live. We're streaming. We're killing it. I'm another half black guy streaming. I'm a streamer now, which is a weird thing to say because I don't like. I mean, I like the idea of it, but the amount of people that stream and have bad personalities and say bad things and do bad things, I'm like, do I want to be associated with that? Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. But I can promise you one thing, and this is a guarantee, and I hope this is like, anyways, I will not be one of those streamers that like bring people on or like do random like dancing video. I'm not, don't expect me to be like Kai or I literally don't know anyone. I don't watch streamers. They just pop on my TikTok. Yeah. I was cross-eyed there for a second. That was weird. It's Mr. Steampunk. Oh, gotcha. Mr. Steampunk. Yeah. I'm not very cryptic. I'm pretty trash at that. I was never on the lives he used to do before, but I do rewatch them. Yeah, she was actually on one live before this. Before I went to Mexico. That's where I kind of did the whole like, I'm married. Yeah. And her ring's pretty cool. She got a nice little ring. Big ring. Maybe. I don't know. I'm flexing a little bit, but I don't think it's that big. Working right now, but I'm still listening. Hey, you go, girl. Do your thing. Why are you working and listening? I feel like that might be not a good thing. Because I can't say that because I remember when I was doing my like 3 videos a day, I would wake up, record 3 videos, run to the gym. I would work out fasted, come home, eat, then go to work from 4 until 9 or 4 till 10. And while I was at work, now I wasn't allowed to do this, but I was what was I? What are they called? Oh, a rink attendant, an outdoor rink attendant. So we would I'd be in a heated little shack and I just watch people play hockey. I'd like shovel here and there if it's really snowing. And yeah, it was whatever. But it had Wi-Fi, and I was the only person in the city that worked in a place that had Wi-Fi. And everyone was trying to take my shift, and they were like, "Oh, let me work for you." No, I'm taking don't take my. Anyways, long story short, I would bring my laptop to work, and because I'd not supervised, like I'm there to just work, right? I'm just there to like check up on people. And it was the most boring bullshit job because you're on your like nothing's gonna happen. If somebody gets hurt in Canada and on a hockey rink, if you cry and like make a big scene, that you get called out for being a little baby. You know what I mean? Worst word for a baby, but a little right. So people, if they get hurt, they're like, "Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just sit down for a little moment." And so you're just chilling all day. And anyways, I'm getting past the story. So I would take my laptop, edit the videos, and upload them from work. So I can't talk shit about you listening to at work because I used to do way more than that when when I was on my prime, on my come up. Well, also my come up because that's when it started popping. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to get caught up with the little chatty thing. Oh, it's so cool. I have a chat. That's crazy. Oh my god. All right. How do you feel about the Canadian hate? Because it's a very real about the Canadian hate because it's a very real in South Africa too. People hate Canada. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know people hated Canada. I thought Canada was kind of cool. Expand on that. What do you mean by how do I feel about the Canadian hate? Like, people do people hate Canada, or does Canada hate the world? Like, what do you mean by that? Um, yeah, Ring is pretty cool. Uh, what up, Lexi? We are built different. Yeah. Yo, Daddy is live. We are here for it. Yep, yep. Queen T, we are live, and we'll do it live again tonight at like in 5 hours. So at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But it's in the description of this chat too. So for those people who are like just getting off school or just getting off work or at work, I got you. I got you. Don't be playing with me like that. Yeah, yeah. She's lucky. Not as much as I am, but she's lucky. I was talking about something. I was talking about. Oh, people hate Canada because it's too aggressive and nice at the same time. That's so accurate. I didn't know that's why people hated. I didn't know people hated us to begin with, but um, it's good to know. I guess it's very true though, because Canada, you say like if someone bumps into me, my first reaction is like, "Oh, sorry," because like my logic is, "Oh, I could have moved a little bit more," right? The thing is, and this is the part that I think just everybody forgets that we're aggressive. The reason the Geneva Convention exists, so the reason there are literal rules and laws in warfare is because of Canada. we were, I think it was World War II. We were so brutal that they're like, we need to create laws and rules when we're engaging in war, like literal war, because Canada is doing some foul stuff that should not be allowed. So one of the this is so I'm not going to laugh at this part because people died, and that's not good. We don't condone any unaliving of anything of anyone. But what they would Canada's brutalness in war, they would literally like during I think it was Christmas and Germany. It was specifically Nazi Germany, so hopefully in that sense, like okay, but there was word that Germans, not Nazi Germany, I'll use a specific Nazi Germany because we love Germany now. Thank you, Dreisaitl. We love Leon Dreisaitl. He's a goat. But Nazis in Nazi Germany were going hungry. They didn't have enough food while they're in their trenches. So what Canadians did, and this still to my date, this day blows my mind, they would throw them food, like chunks and like containers or whatever they did. They would throw them food to the Nazis in their bunker, and when they gathered around, they would then throw grenades at the exact spot they threw the food. That is how brutal Canada is. So when people say Canada's all nice people, we're brutal. We're the reason there are rules in war. And so I love Germany. So I'm not going to talk too much smack about it. I'm never going to talk smack. What am I talking about? I've always wanted to check out Germany. It's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. But that's how terrible Canada. So that's not a insult on anyone, because I'm explaining how bad Canada is. Canada is You're very accurate. Canada is an absolute terrible country. Canada's brutal. We're better, I think. I hope. Hopefully there's more love than war, but uh there's a lot of people. And the other issue about Canada too, why Canada gets hate, is there's a lot of insane racism right now, specifically towards people coming from India and the Middle East, whether it be from refugees, or just going towards new life. There's a lot of unhappy people expressing their unhappiness. And so Canada, as you see us as being nice, there's also a lot of like people who are just not nice. Canada's a weird country. It's beautiful, but there's some foul stuff going on here. We don't have a good history. I'm gonna say it outright. Canada's not doesn't have the best history. Anyways, built different. Yeah, yo, daddy, we here for the live. Yo, yo, yeah, Canada. Yeah, hey, hi from Germany. Oh my God, I'm so sorry if I offended you. I love Germany, and I do want to visit one day. I hope you can forgive me. The economy is giving. Economy's terrible. Yeah, I remember. This is terrible. I remember when I lost my job. I got employment insurance, right? EI. So when you lose your job, you get paid from the government. If you lose your job, not from your fault, like if you quit, that doesn't count. And so my company paid me out severance because I was there for a while, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys are like the top performing store, but we're closing you." Um, they gave me a severance, so shout out to that. And at this time, I was planning on going to, oh yeah, because I was talking to my now wife at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to bank my paid time off, because they, like as a manager, I was able to like not use my paid time off, and it would just accrue, so it just kind of gather up. And I was like, oh, I'm going to visit my girl. It's gonna be crazy. I'm going to Mexico, man. It's gonna be Mexico in the winter. It's gonna be crazy. Oh my God. And so this is how bad the economy is. I got lit and I did this yesterday because I had to figure it out yesterday. But because they paid out my paid time off, they're like, "Oh, you've earned this paid time off. We'll pay it to you because legally they have to." The government saw that as earned money, and they penalized me for getting my paid time out paid to me after they closed my store. And so instead so every time I get an EI check, it like yesterday, half of it was gone. Like I only got half of it. And I'm not going to tell the price or the amount, because that's obviously very personal, but I only got half of it, and it wasn't a lot. And so yeah, I was like, what the hell? And so I called the Canada Service Employment Agency. And I said, why am I getting half? And they said, oh, you're penalized because your company paid you severance and your paid time out. I'm like, yeah. Why am I getting penalized for that though? Like I have no bill. I have bills. Anyways, the economy, terrible. Goodbye, the economy. That's why, um, I mean, like it's good. Like they make, how do I put it? Like I'm planning on moving to Mexico at some point with my wife. We want to get a beach house somewhere. That'd be fucking crazy. And the plan though is to work in Canada for a year or so. And that's because Canada, they do have really good paying jobs. So it's a weird give and take in the economy. Like it's a bad economy. Like everything, like rent is crazy expensive. Food. I paid $130 yesterday for two things of meat and some rice pudding. That doesn't make logical sense, but I guess YOLO. I don't know, government stuff. And but yeah, so the economy is terrible. but yet there are good opportunities if you have the skill set to make jobs, and better yet, if you have connections, you can get paid very well too. Like that's how I got most of my jobs, is through relationships and connections. And so yeah, it's a weird trip, but Alexandra, thank you for approving my apology. I do love Germany, and I have heard really cool things about Germany. To be fair, like you guys have that whole beer fest, crazy. Oh, I don't really drink beer. Um, Wifey does, so maybe she'll take me. $100, $130 for what? For flank steak, because that's what I have for breakfast. Don't judge me. Chicken and rice pudding, which, by the way, super underrated. I love rice pudding. Rice pudding is one of my kryptonite bugaboos. You know what I'm talking about? Yup. But we're coming up on the 1 hour mark, and I said I would only do 1 hour for the part one. In 5 hours, we're going to be doing another live stream, just in case people um, just missed this one. They're at work or at school, sleeping. I don't fucking know. So, and considering there's people in Germany, Barbados, Bahamas, Mexico, and all over Earth. Oh, Ireland, I think you said Ireland, Scotland. No, Ireland. You definitely didn't do Scotland because I'd be using that accent the rest of the live. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of close it off here. But in 5 hours, we'll be back. What the fuck is you shopping? This is Costco, so a little bit more of a bulky item, doodly doo. But I don't know. I don't know. Just me being me. But we'll make it work. That's the literal economy right now. Like when I was in Mexico, bro, like first of all, the strawberries were so sweet. Oh my god, it was crazy. Strawberries are sweet. Um, there's a lot of sweet things there. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Costco is very expensive. But the thing is, and this is the worst part, Walmart, Sobeys, like most food stores would be the exact same price. Like that's the issue. And so that's Canada for you. Yay, Canada. Um, yeah. What else did I have in Mexico that was sweet? Oh my god, this is so stupid. This store is around Earth, so it's not like a specific Mexico thing. But Cheesecake Factory, red velvet cheesecake, that thing was bussin'. That thing was crazy. Oh my god, it was wild. It was oh my god, and it was fed to me. Oh my god, it was crazy. What else? I had a lot of tacos in Mexico. Oh my god, Mexico has so many good food. Tacos, I had homemade chilaquiles. What? It was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Enchiladas, and what was that thing that we had on the bus that your mom made? Hopefully she replies quick enough. But they're like these things, and like you open it and use a fork, and it's like I don't know what it is, like a wheat or something. Is that enchilada? I don't know what it is, but it was fire and it was spicy. Oh my god, that's the other thing too in Mexico. Tamales. Yeah, tamales were crazy, but they were spicy. That shit was spicy as hell. I remember oh my god, that shit was just spicy. Everything in Mexico is spicy. And when we were at Acapulco, I forget what I was eating. Oh, I was eating my wife's she ordered something on the beach. I forget what she ordered, but I don't know. Like it was hot, it was spicy, but it didn't feel spicy. I think it was because I was sick. I couldn't taste the spice, and uh everyone at the table, which was like their whole family that I was meeting at the time. Well, her mom, and then her mom's brother and his wife and two kids and stuff like that. They're looking at me like my face was about to explode from red hotness, popping, looking like a cherry face. It was crazy. Everyone's like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "It's not that spicy." My body thought it was spicy though. That was for damn sure. Spicy shrimp, yeah. That was crazy. That was cooking. Even she couldn't. This girl is eating jalapenos raw, like just munching on it like a carrot. I'm like, you're crazy. And she thought this was spicy. So obviously, Lord knows I wasn't built for that. It was wild. But as I'm going to say, time is up. We're going to head out. I'll be back in like 5 hours. We'll do another live stream for a little while and then call it a night. Uh, but yeah, I hope you got. Oh Jesus! I hope to see everybody again on the stream. If not, I'm gonna make sure these. I'm gonna do my best to make sure these are recorded as well. So when I end the stream, give it like an hour or so. It should be uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to rewatch it, you're good to go. But again, we'll be back in 5 hours. So I'll see you guys later and hope you had fun. And yeah, tell your friends to join. Maybe actually don't do that because that's embarrassing. But okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good evening, night, good morning. Oh, what is that? What does Jim Carrey say? If I don't see you, good evening, good morning, good night. Something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyways, love y'all. Later.